What's going on, people? It's GBP, baby. Um, it's 7:56 p.m. on the 9th of May 2023. It's Tuesday. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm feeling a bit ill right now, but yeah, we'll just work our way through GBP as per usual. Here's our current trading day. You can see that we traded through this fair value gap, and then traded straight back through it, and it looks like volume's gonna close above it. After seeing this, like if prices close similar to this candle, then tomorrow I'm not necessarily expecting any lows to necessarily get taken. I'd expect us to start trading deeper into the buy side liquidity. But we'll take a look at the 4 hour and see if we can get a better look. So I had this green box delineating a breaker, and as I expected, price, let's go to the 1 hour actually. In yesterday's video I stated that I wanted to see price trade to it and then reject it, and that's what we had happen here, and it looks like we've just traded to it again here. But we can see that we traded to it in London. I was actually supposed to trade it, but I was I was asleep. However, I did get a nice entry here, so I will be making a separate video explaining my entry for that. But yeah, so we traded up to this this swing low here. We can see we traded slightly above it. This is also Sunday's opening price, and as you can see, as soon as we trade above it, we get a strong reaction back down. It's again showing that price doesn't really want to stay up there for long. But then as we continue throughout the day, we took out some more sell side liquidity, and we started to break up higher just now. Like we've just broken structure here, which is suggesting another bullish nature. This blue line delineates the 50% level of this hourly fair value gap. You can see we traded well below that. We'll drop down to the 15-minute and see what we can see. So we actually traded down into what looks like this order block, this bullish order block here. And then obviously we've had a reaction and we're starting to climb higher now. So I was checking to see how price was going to act around this level. I did say on, I think it's Sunday, I stated that I wanted to, you know, I drew out last week's Sunday opening. This is last week's Sunday's opening, to see how price react to it, but we didn't even reach it. So, and you know, we've already seen a significant, you know, break in structure, and we're starting to climb higher already into these highs by the looks of things. So I'm not really anticipating us to necessarily come back down here for now, but obviously we'll have to see where we close tonight. What else does this mean? So I do still have this line marked out. This is 50% off a weekly fair value gap on the higher time frame, so that is still a target in mind. And as I was saying, on the daily, we can see how price, although we traded through this fair value gap here, price is looking like it's going to close above it. So it's the wicks that, as ICT states, it's the wicks that does the damage. So this, although we traded through it, we can see we traded back up through it, making it I guess remain a bullish fair value gap, because as you can see, originally it's a bullish fair value gap, and although we traded through it, we traded back up through it, again keeping it as a bullish fair value gap. So what does that mean? That our bias should therefore remain bullish. I am going to look on the 4 hour. What I want to see tomorrow, I'll take out these markings, and actually not, I'll take out these markings for now. That means that tomorrow I want to see price respect this. It can trade into it, it can trade around it, but I don't really want to see it trade below it now, just to show support for higher prices and to start running into this buy side liquidity. Again, I don't see it. I don't think it's going to be coming back down here for now, because we've taken out south side here, and you can see as we trade up back through this daily fair value gap, you see this down candle here, this bullish order block is showing support as we touch the top of it and then work our way higher and took out these highs. So there's all these that come into confluence when I'm looking at a price and looking at how I want to see us trade. When it does eventually come to this Sunday opening, I do want to see it aggressively trade through it. Whether that's going to be today, tomorrow, I'm not sure. However, that's what I want to be seeing in price action. And we do have a nice fair value gap resting just below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We again, we hit our targets in terms of us wanting to see us, as in wanting to see price trade to this breaker. And you can see as soon as we hit it, price turned around and traded quite aggressively lower. I am gonna, like I said, I will make a separate video on where I entered, because I did have to enter on a limit due to the fact I was just I was busy. And but yeah, man, that's pretty much all for me to say about GBP. So what am I expecting? I'll just give a quick summary, keep this video short and sweet. I'm expecting us to show respect to this daily fair value gap, and I'm expecting us to start to trade higher into these levels here, and then start to attack this buy side liquidity, and you know, the big macro level reversal will probably start to come into shape once we start getting into these highly premium zones. Because you can see we've remained bullish all this way, so like here, and then we came back down again here, back into this order block, and it's this kind of behavior, so to speak, which is important to watch, because it shows bullishness, higher highs, you know, like we're respecting the idea of us going higher, so there's no reason for us to think we're going lower. If price did say today we broke below this yellow line and below these lows here into discount, then I'd be expecting lower prices from then on. However, that was not the case, so it's 701, and just want to show you that the 50% level of this order block, this bullish order block here, I just marked out the 50% level here, and you can see we traded right to it and then turned away. This is what you call mean threshold. It's very important to have these delineated on your charts, especially on higher time frames, because again, this is a bullish signal. If we traded below this and volume closed below it, it would show weakness within the order block, but it's nice to see it trade to the 50% and turn away aggressively like so. So now our next order block technically should be this one. So I'm going to mark that out into Wednesday. I'll make it let's make it green, and I want to see price trade into that basically, and that's where I'd want to be buying from, because I'm confident that now, after taking out this south side liquidity here, which was clearly engineered, we'll probably start to push up aggressively into these. And also we've got news, inflation rate, core inflation rate, like there's a lot of drivers tomorrow, so I'm expecting a lot of volatility. You can see that today could be considered consolidated, even though we knew what was going on. That's how we do it. But yeah, again, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.